What's good, everyone? This your main correspondent, Alan Taylor, and I'm back in the broadcast room. And this is what we at here, people. So, yeah, this situation is going viral. This Carnival Cruise debauchery and things like that, where we got these Negroes out here running all over the place, doing all types of treacherous things on Carnival cruises and stuff like that. We've seen the footage. Everybody's fighting, things like that. And now we got some people saying, some black people like, well, they're being racist because they're changing policies and this and that. And, you got other people that are saying like, listen, look, man, this dumb shit got to go.
What the French toast is there to think about?
I mean, let's just be honest here. So we're going to dive off into this and we're going to see what's going down. Quarters, nickels, and dimes, people.
Carnival Cruise said, not on my watch. We are not doing this no more. We've had enough. So if you haven't heard, recently Carnival Cruise has updated their policies, rules, and regulations on their current and future trips. So let's start off hot. That drinking package, the all you can drink, yeah, gonna get rid of that. Sneaking that liquor in that wine bottle or that Listerine bottle, yeah, cut that out because they checking anything and everything that's a liquid coming on board. They open it up, they make you open it on the spot.
Now, I would think that for something like that, contraband stuff like that, when you're traveling, and even on a cruise line, I would think that this corporation would be aware of such things like that. And contraband, when you're traveling overseas, and you got a cruise ship full of people of all different cultures, backgrounds, whatever, you should search these people just kind of like an airline. I mean, I would think that would already be in place, that these people wouldn't be able to sneak things on board like that because they're going across international waters. It's the rules overseas are not the same as in America. And I don't know. That's crazy to me that they are having to ban that. I would think that would already be part of the policy, that you can't bring anything on board like that.
No more sneaking no more. No more all you can drinks. They getting tired of it. That little speaker that you was planning on bringing, yeah, don't. They taking any and every speaker that they find, they confiscating. You're going to get it back after the cruise. But in the meantime, while you on there will be no outside music other than theirs. Playing rap in the club, it's out of there. They're not doing that no more, all right? They said we causing too much problems. But honestly, I don't really think it's the rap music. I think it's the liquor and the rap music because that handed
I don't know. I think it's the music. Rap music today in our black culture is trash.
What the French toast is there to think
It's trash. It's trash. The new stuff. You know what I'm saying? Now, listen, look, see, the problem here is that I'm having is that the actual beats, the instrumentals, however you want to use the term nowadays. Now, the beats are a lot more, I guess you say, jamming than the beats that we had growing up and stuff like that, back in my day. But yeah, though, the tracks are jamming, but the lyrics are trash out here. Like, seriously, it's really trash.
And all I needed to explain. Thinking you about to fight on that cruise ship and head back to your room like nothing happened? Yeah, pack it up. You're getting left at the next port, buddy, old pal. All right? They're not going for that no more. No more fighting. They leave you at any port. If you look suspicious, they might just leave you. Carnival Cruise started to sound like,
I would think they would have a galley on board, like a actual jail on the cruise ship. I would think
TSA, because any laptops, electronics, liquids over 3 ounces, take it out of the bag. Don't bring on here. We taking it all. And when you get on this ship, sit down. And when we get there, get off. But when it's time to go, get back on and don't say Nathan.
Yo, it's wild out here. This is wild, man. But hey, though, this is where we at right here. So, black people are in today's society are pushing the limits with our culture and a lot of things. We got the black fatigue that's coming out now. We got a lot of everybody saying that, black people are just running amok with a lot of stuff. And it's the loudest ones are the ones that are causing the most damage. definitely to our image as black people and things like that. That's why I always say, like, the black people are that do have the common sense need to speak up more louder. So let's go here now. Let's see what this young lady had to say about the situation at hand as well, too. Let's go here.
Carnival Cruise Line does not like black people, and they don't want black people taking their cruises. Okay, you
Okay.
started off with the speakers telling people that they can't bring speakers no more. Why would you not want people to be able to bring speakers and listen to their own music? Anyway, now Carnival has banned rap music on their cruises. Now, I've been seeing little posts here and there the last couple of days that Carnival is not playing rap music in the clubs no more. But this morning, I actually saw a video of somebody in the club. There was nobody on the dance floor, and they were literally playing soca music. And the caption was like how they asked the DJ if the DJ could play some rap music in the club, and the DJ let them know that they're not allowed to play rap music anymore. So they put on soca. Now, y'all tell me, a place that does not allow rap music and rap music only, no other type of music is not allowed to be played but rap music. Y'all, please tell me, what is the demographic of people that they're trying to keep away? And Carnival, y'all got some.
The ninjas.
So what the French toast is there to think about?
The ninjas. I'm gonna say it, and I'm going to also say this as well. Carnival probably has a financial situation to where they had things a little bit too low. But before we dive off into that, they're trying to keep the ninjas away. And there's other parts of, rap music or things like that. See, let me just go here now. Let's go here. Our problem in the black community is that, and let me go big screen. Our problem in the black community is that we've lost the other parts of our musicianship. We only focus on rap now, and rap nowadays is completely debaucherous. It's completely stupid. Excuse me. We've forgotten about hip hop. We've forgotten about our R&B side. We've forgotten about our soul music. We've forgotten about our neo soul music. We've forgotten about the other sides of us as black people. We've provided so much musical melodies for this country, and now we just, we've allowed this rap to just take over and dominate our music, and we don't have the other music that actually is a part of us. That's the reason why we're lost now. We don't allow any other music in other than this crazy ass rap. Let's keep going.
Nerd, because y'all are mad dirty, y'all mad cheap, y'all mad ghetto. Every time I see a video of Carnival, the stairways is all rusty. Y'all got a whole documentary out here about how y'all ships be catching on fire and shit mixed with piss all on the walls, all on the floors, and y'all got beef with rap music.
I mean, if it's the shit and piss on the walls, who's putting it there?
So what the French toast is
I mean,
there to
it's
think
not
about?
just magically getting there. This is crazy right here. And see, this is the talking out of the side of the neck that I get tired of black people doing. So we're gonna go here now. Let's check this one out. Quarters, nickels, and dimes.
I know damn well Carnival Cruise is not racist. Like, what y'all talking about? Like, what are you talking about? It's not a black people issue. It's the ratchet, igga shit. And we know that already. And I'm from the hood, born and raised again, Southside Chicago, Inglewood, right? And when you in the hood, you see large groups of igga shit, dumb ratchet shit, you go the other way. Because what's going to happen? Somebody
Right.
going to get shot. Somebody going to get murdered. Somebody's going to get hurt, go to jail, whatever. So when you from that shit, you know, in order to survive, you move away from it. You go the other way, right? The caliber of wretched, ignorant motherfuckers that's getting on that Carnival Cruise is the same caliber of motherfuckers that was out here scamming for that PPP loan. Just stupid. They not used to shit.
Whoa.
So what the French toast is there to think about?
Hold on. What did she just say? What did she just say? Hold on here. Hold on here.
Scamming for that PPP loan. Just stupid. They not used to shit. They don't have no fucking home training. They not able to conduct themselves. They just ignorant, right? And Carnival Cruise not wrong for putting rules in place because you're fucking up their business. So you got people that's out here that's working all year long, saving a hard-earned money just to have a vacation to get away and to fucking relax. And you telling me that they have to be bothered with and put up with this wretched, ignorant, just ghetto shit. I don't like how this is turned into a black issue because the truth is, being ignorant and wretched and classless and ghetto, it has no color. That's the truth. Black
True that.
people, we've
True that.
always known how to conduct ourselves, right? And there's levels to it. You got black people that work hard, that have class, that has a beautiful family. You know what I'm saying? Know how to conduct themselves, know how to have a good time, and everybody's being lumped into one fucking category. I went on a Carnival cruise back in 2016, and it wasn't shit like what I'm seeing now. I feel like the caliber of people are going down because it's monkey see, monkey do. First of all, with this social media shit, the more you act stupid and the dumber you are and you being exploited, the more attention you get. They feel like you can just go anywhere and just act this way and behave this way, and it's funny. It's a ha he moment. This whole being turned and lit culture and just being ignorant is at an all-time high. That's just the truth. And Carnival Cruise need to ban all them motherfuckers. Ban all of them. If you don't know how to act like you got no fucking sense, you can't get on here no more. It's just that simple. Motherfuckers are too old to be behaving like that. And if you feel like it's directed towards you or you gonna boycott Carnival Cruise, then so be it. Get your ass home. Because this is not a black issue. This is simply them having to put rules in place for grown motherfuckers to know how to conduct themselves.
Yo.
So what the French toast is there to think about?
She spit it. She said it. I didn't. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we're gonna check this one out and see what this older ladies had to say about Carnival Cruise back in her day.
Y'all go ahead and get your hate out. Get all your names you're going to call me and get that out of your system. But for your information, I have been on 9 cruises since 1993. The ones through 2005 were not cheap, but they were very nice cruises. The people that worked the ship were nice. The people that were on the cruise were nice. You didn't go to the dining room dressed like you were going to the pool. There was a certain amount of decorum required.
And we know about that decorum in today's society. We see women walk around here all day without any decorum. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, definitely, you know, also some of these young men, you know, walking around, pants hanging off your ass and shit. It's like, dude, what's your issue? What's your problem, bro? You know, I don't get it. I don't get it. Pull your pants up, son. You know, and put some clothes on, girl. This is crazy.
When you got up in the morning, you could go through early in the morning, because I was. You could go through the breakfast and get coffee and a donut. They had a continental breakfast that early. And then go to what's called the Serenity deck. And you could sit there and drink your coffee and enjoy the sun coming up. You couldn't do that on this last cruise because they were still drunk from the night before. And the only place they could find to hide with their goofiness is on the Serenity deck. The people on either side of us in the cabin were ridiculous. Their trash stumbled out into the hallway. And I'm not talking people, I'm talking literal trash. They would go up to the bars, the buffets, and get plates and plates of stuff, and then just pile it on the floor outside their door. There was no class. In the words of my grandfather, they had no couth. The fighting is what amazed me. You're on vacation in parts of the most beautiful part of the world, and all you can do is cuss, scream, and fight. Now, mind you, I met people on this cruise that were from a Baptist church somewhere up near Chicago. There was about 15 of them. I regret to this day not getting their names. I had such a fun time with those people, but I couldn't visit with them because of all the nonsense going on. And it didn't matter where you went on the ship, the nonsense. Now, I watched a lady's video today where she blamed it all on Carnival for dropping the prices. I don't know how much more you could insult your own people. That because they paid an inexpensive fare, that somehow excused them from their stupid actions.
So what the French toast is there to think about?
And she's making sense on that, just because I can get that. I can get that just because they may have relaxed on the price and things like that. Doesn't mean that people should come on there acting ignorant. Now, and yeah, I mean, hardworking people should be able to get a deal for their financial situation. And I get it, man. This is wild, bro. This is wild. But at the same time, though, too, there's other aspects to the situation. Like, you have other cruises out here that, are not lowering their prices. And of course, they're not having the same, talking points what Carnival's having. You got Viking Cruise, it's a couple other cruises that, are not having these issues and stuff like that. And, I get what this lady just said, but at the same time, though, too, you can set a certain price, and it does allow a certain element to come in to a certain degree. But I'm not demolishing what this lady just said about, even though you lower the price a little bit, you still should, as a human being, as an adult, you still should carry yourself with decorum and respect. This is just real. So, all right, we're about to go into this one right here. Let's see what this brother had to say. And let's go here now.
I remember back in the day when you had to make a substantial amount of money in order to get onto a cruise or to bring a family of 5, 6, 7 onto a cruise. And I grew up cruising. My parents used to take us on a cruise every summer, if not every other summer. And that shit wasn't cheap. And now you're seeing all these fights because they've made it so easy for people to travel abroad or get on a cruise with these $99 price tags and $129 price tags, even $399 price tags. Come on now, these Carnival cruises, they used to be honestly very, very good, and now they're just it's to shit. The Bahamas, Cozumel, even like Jamaica was a place that one would dream about going to, but now they make it so easy that people can go to it. With these prices, no wonder you're having all these fights. I'm sorry to say it this way, but someone has to say it. When you have low prices, you're gonna attract the bottom of the barrel. When you have the bottom of the barrel, you're gonna have conflict. And that's exactly why when I take my family and I out on vacations, I don't go for those 99, 129, 399 price points, because at that point people just don't care, because it wasn't that much anyway. But let that vacation be 5K, 10K, 15K, and I promise you, you won't see a fight in sight because you have a lot to lose. But that's
Hey, he's speaking facts. And this is where we at right here. This is where we at. So yeah, I had to do this because yeah, man, this is crazy right here that Carnival is having these issues and things like that, and they're trying to correct these issues and stuff. But I get what I definitely get, you know what I'm saying, what the last two has said, you know what I'm saying, the Caucasian lady and this black gentleman right here, about, you know, definitely with the price points. I understand. Yes, you know, she's holding people accountable about, regardless of the price, you're still supposed to conduct yourself as a decent human being. And at the same time though too, you know what I'm saying, the young man right here is like, you know, kind of the reason why you're getting so much trash is because you lowered the price.
And what the French toast is there to think about?
I mean, I get it. I get both points and things like that, because both points are valid with this particular situation. And also too, that's the reason why I think Carnival is trying to reconstruct their business and things like that with inside the situation, because they know that they've lowered the price and it does attract a certain element. But at the same time though too, when the price is set a certain way to where average people that may not have, you know, 5-6 grand and things like that can enjoy a good cruise, you are expected to come on there and act with some type of respect, decorum, carry yourself with some type of discipline, and make sure that you respect others, and that way you will be respected in return. So, you know, it just is what it is at this point, man. It's a whole debaucherous situation. I'm glad Carnival is trying to reconstruct certain things and stuff like that. And also too, I think that, you know, with the rap music situation, yeah, this new age rap is no need to be played. I'm sorry, but I'm telling you the truth. They need to start playing some old school hip hop, you know, R&B, things like that. We have other music in our culture that was great music amongst great artists and stuff like that, that needs to be revamped. We've lost our culture as black people as far as our music. We only focus on rap now. We don't have the fortitude to really do what we need to do and actually have hip hop, soul music, and all the things that actually make us as a community better, because we have a whole dynamic, you know, of different music that we roll with. And this just it, man. It just is what it is out here, man. Shout out to all my subscribers. Mad love to y'all. If you're new to the channel, please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Make sure you ring that bell to be notified whenever I decide to post things. And like I always say,
and that, my friends, is the bottom line.
That, my friends, is the bottom line.